Conceptual art is shit.
COVID-19 vaccine. You're going to want to listen to this. The Red Cross says anyone who has received their COVID-19 vaccine cannot donate convalescent plasma to help other COVID-19 patients in hospital.
So, disappointing. My apologies if I misled people in 2020. But we always go by the evidence that we get. And personally, I wish I hadn't been as trusting of the scientific authorities and the scientific publications in 2020. Well, but you live and learn, I suppose.
Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
And we know those are lies because it wasn't based on any data, because the data actually showed the opposite, and that they didn't even test for it. They didn't even check to see if it did. We now know that. So where did all that come from, and how come all those people aren't in jail for lying, or even at least get their Twitter handle taken down for medical misinformation?
We need to increase the public understanding for the need for medical countermeasures such as a pan-influenza or pan-coronavirus vaccine. A key driver is the media, and the economics will follow the hype.
We often say, no one is safe until everyone is safe, and that's more than just a slogan.
No one is safe. No one is safe.
No one is safe.
No one is safe.
No one is safe. We aren't really ever going to be safe.
No one is safe until everyone is safe.
The whole world isn't safe. None of us are safe.
No one is safe.
No one is safe.
Nobody is safe.
Nobody is safe.
Nobody is safe until everybody is safe.
Nobody is safe.
No one is safe.
No one is safe. No one is safe until everyone is safe.
No one's safe. Nobody is safe. Nobody's safe because nobody is safe until we are all safe. 7 months before the allegation of patient number 1, 4 patent applications of Moderna were modified to include the term accidental or intentional release of a respiratory pathogen.
Children need to be protected. That's why we all need to get vaccinated, to protect them.
If we really care about protecting our children, then vaccinate them.
Protect the kids. Do it for the child.
The way to protect them is for all the rest of us to get our vaccines.
Think of their children.
And these are children.
If we want to protect kids, the number one thing to do is to vaccinate everybody around them.
So if you want to protect your grandchildren, vaccination again is the answer.
And so what my responsibility is to provide guidance and recommendations to protect the American people. Those recommendations strongly recommend vaccination for our children above the age of 5.
This virus is capable of killing children. It has already killed hundreds of children.
It's getting our kids.
The more cases you have, the more deaths among children.
Tragic deaths.
Coming for our children.
Kids are getting infected. Kids are getting infected. They're still getting infected.
Literally hundreds of children were infected. Kids are in danger. Help me!
They are vehicles of spread.
Children spread the virus.
It may be that children who get infected have long-term consequences.
Parents of children of all ages should assume that even the smallest symptom could be COVID.
Young children are being affected.
This virus takes its toll on our children.
This is killing children.
Children have died.
Children have died. Children could die every day.
It's killing children.
Killing children. COVID-19 is disproportionately killing children of color. Children die of COVID.
This is killing kids right now.
It's taken children's lives.
Really hitting at children.
Death, morbidity.
It is picking off young people like we've never seen.
Deaths from COVID are incredibly rare among children. A death rate of 0.0000000.
It doesn't matter how low the risk.
Risk to children.
The danger for children and the need for them to be vaccinated.
Get away from me!
The only chance these children have is masking and a vaccine.
Millions of parents across the United States desperate to get their children under 12 vaccinated.
Unvaccinated kids are at risk.
Children are at high risk.
The unvaccinated are putting kids at risk.
The unvaccinated are a risk to young children. I need to be now careful for my children because of all the unvaccinated people around us.
If you are not vaccinated, do not go around children.
America shouldn't be sending unvaccinated kids to school.
Growing concern about unvaccinated children.
It's like we're playing with the lives of children by not isolating ourselves until things are under control.
Don't come out and infect my great-grandkid.
You lied about your vaccine status and you sneeze on my grandchildren? That could be a crime.
I'm more worried for children than I've ever been.
Growing crisis for children. The number of kids infected with coronavirus is reaching alarming levels.
Alarming numbers.
The alarming surge in the number of children infected with COVID.
It's crucial for students 12 and up to get vaccinated.
We need these vaccines pretty urgently.
It really is a very urgent situation.
We need to raise the level of urgency.
The sense of urgency.
Since we've been vaccinated, how dangerous is it to be near our grandchildren?
Parents grow increasingly concerned.
Deeply concerning.
Leaving many parents concerned.
Parents concerned. They're still concerned.
The reports are deeply concerning.
Kids are starting college in 3 weeks and they're not going to be alive.
So I feel like I'm sending my son into a situation where it will be hard to protect himself.
Students who did not get vaccinated were disenrolled.
Asymptomatic students who test positive are ordered to a room where they spend 10 days in confinement. Food is dropped off once a day at the door. Doesn't that sound extreme to you?
Our updated guidance actually says you can leave isolation after 5 days if you can wear your mask all the time, including being able to eat meals alone so that you are not infecting others while you eat.
From your data, ages 15 to 24, the risk of death is at 0.001%.
Yeah, here's what I'll tell you. I'll tell you that
we will not be morphing our school campuses into COVID vaccine centers for delivery of an experimental medical protocol that killed every damned ferret in the last animal study they did until such time they had to abandon that study, and then they didn't even do the study this time around because we are the study. We are the study. We are the study.
Secrecy being dissolved. 6,000 billion. 10,000 a year for living problems. There is